We're just going to start out by limbering up a little bit. So let's just take a deep breath. Good morning, Anne. And exhale out. Deep breath. And exhale out one more time. Deep breath. Now let's just go over a little bit to the left so we get into that right side body a bit. Come back center and go the other way. It's not a big move. And back to neutral alignment. Good morning, Pass. Let's pull those elbows back. Give me a thumbs up and a fist. Knees are soft. You're just going to fold forward. Keep pushing your booty back as you start to hinge through the hips. This should just feel really good through the back of the legs. Let's do a few more. Good morning, Sue. Okay. Right into a little pyramid here. So separate the feet. Make sure you've got some good width so you feel like you've got your balance. Little bends in both your knees. We're just going to slowly come forward, hinging through that left hip. Try to be mindful to make sure both feet are firmly planted on the earth. So the heels are definitely down here. Now come back up and just switch feet. We're going to run through this 3 times on each side. Maybe as we run through this, you get a little lower each time. But if your body's not ready, then don't do it. Switch again. Back foot is down on the floor. Slowly come down. And if you can, take a peek and make sure your feet are facing straight ahead. Okay, slide it back up, switch again. Oh, this feels so good after yesterday's workout. Okay, back up, switch. Last time on this leg. I'm going to stay here for 3 big breaths. So you're taking in as much air as you can each time. Okay, walk those hands back up. Let's switch. Last time on the other side. Take it down nice and slowly. And just hold it here. 3 big breaths. Try to close your eyes so you get rid of all distractions. Just kind of enjoy how it feels on the back of that leg. Okay, so from here, we're just going to step the left foot in and stay in a forward fold here. Try to retract the shoulders, keep your knees bent. Try to hollow out the stomach so you're pulling it up and in towards the spine. Okay, let's take the hands to the floor. You're going to step back with both your feet and go straight to your down dog. So make sure when you pull the body through those arms, you don't go too far so you can still see the arms. Hold it here for 3 nice big breaths. Okay, let's bring the knees to the floor, hip width apart. Walk the hands in now so that the wrists are under the shoulders. We're going to go through 3 cat-cows. So arch. Now chest comes forward, look up. Round your back, drop your head. Chest comes forward, look up. And one last time. And chest comes forward, look up. Okay, so now keeping the toes tucked under, you're going to move your hips back halfway. You're not sitting on your feet. Walk your hands out so the arms are nice and straight, reaching out in front of you. And let's try to get the ears right by the arms. And now we're just going to inch our hands to the right. Keep rotating until you feel a nice stretch on your left side body. Your hips are nice and square. They didn't rotate or change position from when you started. Keep the forearms away from the floor. Your arms are nice and straight. Okay, let's walk the hands back, center, and let's do the same on the other side. So just keep going until you feel a nice little pull on that right side. Now let's be mindful here not to drop your face. You always want to keep your neck neutral. Walk the hands back center, slide them in so they're underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under and just hold a bear here for a sec. Just a few breaths. Okay, knees back down. Now take your hands to the end of your mat. Meet me in your high plank and we're going straight back to a down dog. So now we're going to pedal out our feet, stretching out our calves. So if you went running yesterday, you probably feel tight there. Maybe you want to hang out with the heel down on one side for a longer time and then switch. Or you just keep alternating, whatever feels good. It's your workout. Okay, let's keep both knees soft and start taking baby steps with your hands back towards your feet. Drive the heels down, stay in your forward fold. And if you can, you're either going to fold your arms above your knees or take the forearms and just let them hang where they want to. So you feel a nice unweighting of the upper body, although you keep your shoulders retracted. Nice. Okay, hands back to the floor. Walk it back out to your high plank. Now we're going to bring our left foot up between both hands, and you're going to relax your right knee to the floor. Let the hips come forward here, and let's take this left hand to the inside. So right now I'm getting a nice stretch in my front inner thigh. So we're just going to hang out here and enjoy this. So we're not forcing anything today. We're just going where it feels good. Okay, let's bring the hands above our knee. And let's get our shoulders stacking right over the hips. And let's do a pelvic tilt up so you feel a nice stretch in the hip flexor. Sweep the arm up if you like, get it nice and straight, and let's take it over a little bit. So we take the stretch above the waistband of your pants. Okay, take the arm back, sweep it up and over again. And one more time. Keep the toes tucked under behind you so you feel stable. Okay, take that hand back down, pull the hips forward. We're going to frame our front foot with both hands and step back to our high plank. We're going to do a nice slow hover, only halfway down, and come right into your up dog. So it's not a big move, we're just getting warmed up here. So press your hands into the floor so you're pushing away and try to keep your shoulders as broad as possible. Now we're going to lift the hips up, hollow out your stomach, hover, and put your chest on the floor, and now come onto the forearms. Toes are still tucked under and I'm firing up my glutes. Now I'm pressing my elbows away from the floor. Getting a nice little stretch through the tummy muscles. Okay, press those hips up, walk the elbows back, and then up back onto the hands so you're in your quadruped position. And let's get into that bear again. Try to be mindful here to keep little breaks in the elbows. It's really important. Now, while you're holding this, see if you can hollow out your tummy. Okay, take your hands back to the front of your mat. You're in your high plank, and we're going right to a down dog. We're going to lift the left leg up, Make sure you can see those arms in your vision. Peripheral vision, right, Sue? Okay, switch legs, right leg up. Try if you can to get that leg nice and straight. So you're engaging all the muscles back there. Switch again. Elevate a little higher on the toes for me. And switch, right leg up. And put that right leg down. Let's take the knees to the floor. Open them nice and wide. Feet are flat. We're just going to sit back in a child's pose. So take your forehead to the mat. Enjoy how good this feels. Okay, come on back up. Back up into your high plank. We're going to bring the right foot up between both hands and then take that right hand to the inside of that front foot and relax your left knee down to the floor. Let the hips just kind of hang out wherever they want to. So good. Okay, we're going to bring this right hand to the outside. Tuck the toes under on your back foot, lift the knee off the floor, and sweep the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Nice job. High on the toes on that back foot. And sweep the arms by your side. Strong and straight. Sweep back up and down. Really try to line up the wrist with the shoulder here. Sweep up. Getting a nice stretch through the hip flexor. On this side, we're doing it with our knee up. You always have a choice. Okay, right hand to your waist. Take it up and over. Hold it. Swing the arm down and back up. Moving the arm here also challenges your balance a little bit, which is such a good thing. Okay, both arms up, really straight, reach for the sky. Take it down. Moving nice and slowly, step it back, you're in your high plank. We're gonna do another halfway hover and right to your up dog. Great job, hold it here. Now, if you ever feel anything funky in your lower back here, all you need to do is pull the hips up. So if you look at me from the side, they're here, but if that's not good for your body, pull them up and hollow out the stomach. Hollowing out the stomach protects the spine. Okay, pull the hips up, push them back, all the way back by your feet, and elevate your knees 1 inch off the floor. Now walk your feet to the center of your mat and meet me in your forward fold. Nice job. We're going to do a little stretch for the IT band here for all you cyclists and runners. So I'm just going to, either with your hands above your knees, depending on your flexibility, or your fingertips on the floor, either works. You're just going to cross the right foot over the left, and you're going to move the hips back a little bit. Even if it's 1/4 of an inch, move it back. So right now I'm feeling a nice stretch on the outside of my left hip, down my thigh. No weight on my toes. I'm loading up the back of the body to get a nice release. Bracing my shoulders, keeping my neck nice and safe. Now, I'm not locking out this left knee. There's a very tiny bend in it. Okay, release that foot. Come back to the center of your mat and then we're going to go the other way. So I'm going to cross the left over the right. I'm going to push those hips back a little. And just relax here and breathe. Couple more breaths. So important to find patience. This is just like dessert, right? This is when you go to dinner to some fancy restaurant and you order dessert and you splurge. That's what stretching is. It's just dessert. So just enjoy it. Okay, so uncross, your feet are hip width apart, bend your knees, walk yourself out, step back to your high plank, do a slow hover. Now you go as low as you're comfortable, really slowly, and then right to up dog. Nice, hold it here and breathe. Try to get your shoulders as broad as you can. Now let's press the hips up, push them back, elevate the knees, hang out right here with your knees low to the earth. Getting into your lats a little bit. Straighten the legs, down dog.
What'd you say?
Okay, bend your knees, walk your hands back towards your feet, and do a nice slow reverse swan dive all the way back to standing and sweep your arms up towards the ceiling, and then exhale back to neutral alignment. Nice job. Big deep breath. Slow swan dive down, pulling the hips back.
This is our wonderful neighbors.
Inhale, extend, flat back. Exhale, release back down. Soften those knees and bring your arms parallel to the floor. So hollow out the stomach, really important. And just relax here and breathe. And if your arms get tired, you can always bring your hands to heart. Getting some good blood flow here to these quads. Now if you want to amp this up a little, arms rise, legs stay low. Hold and breathe. 5 big, huge breaths. Fold all the way forward, relax, feeling nice and weighting of the upper body. Inhale, extend, flat back, look up. Reverse swan dive, slow-mo, all the way back up. Sweep your arms sky, and back to neutral alignment. Nice job. Inhale. We're going to flow and move a little here. You go at your pace. Fold forward. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release back down. Palms down, step jumper, float your feet back. Give me a slow hover, right to up dog. Hips up and back to down dog. You're going to jump your feet forward, extend, look up, flat back. Reverse swan dive back to standing. And back to neutral alignment. It's amazing how the heart rate elevates when we move a little quicker. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, extend, flat back. Exhale down, palms down, jump your feet back. Slow hover to up dog. Hips up and back, down dog. Jump your feet forward, extend to a flat back. Forward fold. Reverse swan dive to standing. Sweep your arms up and back to neutral alignment. Nice. Inhale. And forward fold, nice and slowly. Hang out here and breathe. Let's get some nice blood flow to the face. Okay, we're going to step our left foot back. You're high on the toes on your left foot. You got good distance between the front and back in terms of width. Slow motion, sweep those arms back up. Shoulders over your hips. Nice job. Stretching out this left hip flexor a little more. Take your gaze, look up if you can. Also helps you to challenge your balance. Sweep the arms behind you and lean in for me with a long spine and a hollow tummy. Take the hands back to the floor. Meet me in your high plank. Slow hover. Up dog. Hips up and back, down dog. Step jumper. Float your feet to your hands. Extend to a flat back. Exhale, release down. This time you step your right foot back. Let's get high on the toes. In slow motion, we sweep our arms up with our shoulders over the hips. Nice. Bend into that front knee and enjoy this fabulous stretch. So good. Lean in, long arms, long spine, proud chest. Hands down to frame your foot, step back to your plank, slow hover, hollow at the tummy on that slow hover. Up dog, hips up and back, down dog. Left leg lifts, open your hip this time. Lift the leg as high as you can with your hip open and keep your shoulders square. They don't move. Don't drop the head, right? You got to be able to see those arms. Little higher on the toes on that right foot if you can. Getting into those calf muscles. Okay, relax that foot, pull forward to your high plank and do another slow hover. And right to up dog, hips up and back, down dog, right leg lifts, right hip opens, shoulders are even. Lift your leg as high as you can. Bring it forward. Let's put the foot down, little hover. Up dog, right back to down dog. Walk your feet to the middle of your mat, your hands back to your feet. Meet me in your forward fold. Reverse swan dive back to standing. Sweep the arms up. And back to neutral alignment. Nice job. Left foot forward, right leg back. So maybe a little more distance between the front and back than we've had yet today. Open your chest, lean in. High on the toes on the back foot. Sweep your arms up. Arms are really strong and as straight as you can get them. Nice. Sweep them back down. Meet me in your high plank. Slow hover. Up dog. Hips up and back. Elevate the knees 1 inch off the mat. Down dog. Nice job. Hang out here. Enjoy. Take a child's pose if you like. Kind of close your eyes and get lost. Don't worry about anything on your to-do list. Just get a good mind-body connection going today. Listen to your breath each time it enters and leaves your body. It's the easiest way to release your mind of all thoughts. Okay, let's bring the right foot up. High on the toes on the left, sweep your arms up. Nice job. A little more distance between the front and back if you can. Lean forward, arms sweep back up behind you. So really get high on those toes. Now sweep the arms up. Try to work them as straight as best you can. We're not here long. Nice job. Hands back down to frame your foot. Step back to your high plank, right to down dog. Pedal out your feet. Little triangle pose coming up. Okay, so now we're going to step the right foot up and turn your left foot on an angle and sweep your arms up towards the ceiling. Nice. Turn and face the side. Strong and straight arms. Let's get this front leg a little straighter, but not locked out. Now push those hips to the back of the room so you feel a really great stretch in your front inner thigh, and slowly slide the right hand down. So it's not important how low you go, you just want to feel good. So you be the judge, whatever feels good for your body. Maybe both arms can make a nice straight line. I would like your left arm to be strong and straight, if possible, and not have your torso go too far forward. You kind of want to keep it in line with your front leg. Okay, now let's take this left hand down to the front leg, anywhere you can reach, and let's just take the right hand up to your hip and see if you can give me a little spinal twist here. Doesn't have to be big. Just open the chest to the right side as best you can, maintaining your balance. So you can hang out here or take your hand all the way down to the floor if you like. Sweep this right arm up, turn your head and look up. Okay, take that right hand down, frame your foot with both your hands, step back to your high plank, pick your left foot off the floor. Both legs are straight. Switch it, right leg lifts. Now try not to let the body move back when you elevate the foot. You want to keep your shoulders over the wrists. Okay, put that foot down, meet me in your down dog. Now we're going to just lift high on the toes, and then we're going to drive our heels towards the floor. Keep that going. Okay, let's pull that left foot up between both hands, turn your right foot on a 45-degree angle, sweep your arms up, come all the way up, and open to the side. Nice job, strong arms. Okay, maybe step your back foot in a little bit, but let's sort of go to almost a straight leg here, and then you're going to slide your hand down. Your other right arm is nice and long. Maybe you take your gaze and look up. Try to really move those hips to the back of the room, opening up that left inner thigh. Okay, left hand comes down to your leg wherever you can reach. Doesn't matter how low. Rotate your chest to the left of the room and hold your left hand on your butt. Little spinal twist here. Not big. Adding on if you like. You can take the hand to the outside of your front foot, sweep this left arm up, taking a little more twist here. Okay, bring the hand down, frame your front foot, step back, meet me in your high plank. Now here we're just going to lower to the forearms, palms face up, elbows under the shoulders. Pull your stomach in towards your spine and get your legs straight. Heels drive towards the back of the room. Fabulous. Hold it and breathe. Take your gaze off the end of your mat so your neck is long. Modification is to put the knees down. If you need that as an option, it's always there for you. Keep trying to hollow out the stomach. Use your breathing when the work is most challenging. You know, I'm going to make you hold it a bit when I start saying use your breathing when the work is most challenging. But seriously, if you need a break, go for it. Just going to hang on here for 5 more big, long breaths. Pulling in my stomach, breathing in and out through the nose. We have a nice child's pose coming up here in 2 breaths. Great work. Open the knees, walk those forearms back till you can sit on your feet and put your forehead on the floor. How awesome is that? Okay, back up onto all fours. Tuck your toes under, get your knees so they're hip width apart. Toes are tucked under, right arm extends out. Keep your face up so you're not dropping it. Now, right now you've got equal weight in both knees. Keeping the hips exactly where they are now. Engaging your stomach will help you do that. And getting your left leg nice and long behind you will also help you do that. Take that leg back. Work it as best you can and try not to lock out that left elbow. Hollow out that stomach. That protects and braces your spine. Bring your knee and elbow to meet in the middle. Arch your back or round your back. Look at your knee. Extend out long, moving nice and slowly. Back leg is really straight. Reach it. Try to touch the opposite wall behind you. Bring the knee and elbow to meet in the middle as you round your back. Your face looks at your knee. And extend out long. And relaxed, all fours. Round your back, drop your head. Chest comes forward, look up. Little cat cow. Okay, neutral spine, left arm out, right leg back. Break in that right elbow. Really reach that back leg as best you can. Same with the arm. You're not just hanging here, you're working. Okay, knee pulls in, round your back, get your knee up, elbow to knee, look at your knee, and take it out again. Strong and straight as you can get it. Pull it in again, round your back, extend out long. Can your leg get any straighter? Point the toes back there. Last time, pull it in, round your back. And come onto all fours. Whew. Press it back, little child's pose, or a sip of water, or towel off. I'm gonna grab a little sip here. I don't know why, but when I do that, I find that so hard. Cheers. Okay, meet me in your high plank. Take it to down dog. 5 big breaths. Enjoy them. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Make your breathing vocal so you can hear it and focus on it. Close your eyes. Just kind of get lost. Okay, walk your feet to the middle of your mat, your hands back towards your feet. Hang out here for a few breaths. Retract the shoulders. Okay, both hands above the knees. You lead with your head first. Meet me back in your standing position. Nice job. Okay, we're going to start by extending out this right leg. Hold on to the outside of the foot if you can. Or if you have a yoga strap, please grab your yoga strap. You can also use a towel if you like. And just wrap the towel around the bottom of your foot. Right hand to your waist. Pull that right knee in. So how far the leg extends out is on you, right? It doesn't have to be straight. Sweep this arm back. Try to take your gaze and look back at your right hand. Keep your spine long. Have great posture. Try to line up that wrist back there with the shoulder. So pull the wrist back in line with the shoulder. Hold it. Tiny bit longer. And release it. Nice job. Other side. Left hand comes up to your hip. Take hold of your foot. And extend out. Sweep the arm back behind you if you can. Leg is nice and straight. If you can, it doesn't have to be though. Can you take your gaze and look over that hand? Can you pull the hand back so it lines up with the shoulder maybe? Can you get your spine nice and long? Oh, she's so demanding. And release it. Nice job. That's not easy. Not easy. Okay, take your right foot, step it inside your inner thigh. Sorry, your shin. Inner thigh, hands to heart. Hold it here. We're going to go from here right into warrior three. You got options though. You could hang out here. You could skip warrior three. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend my arms forward. I'm going to take that right leg back as I hinge through my left hip. Hold this. Strong and straight arms, strong leg behind you. Try to shift your weight to the back of that foot. Try to move your hips back 1/4 of an inch. Get your back leg up, chest down, arms straight. Hands to heart. 5 slow motion toe taps with the right foot. And back to standing. Nice job. Big deep breath. Whew. Starting to feel it in that leg. Draw the shoulders down, get them nice and broad. Feet are hip width apart. Take your gaze, look up. Hands to heart. Step your left foot inside your shin. Hold the balance. We start out here so that we get comfortable balancing on one foot. And then we progress from here if that's an option for you. So I have a micro bend in my right knee. I'm going to extend the arms out while I take that left leg back, hinging through the right hip. Get my arms nice and active. Same with that back leg. Hold it. Whoops. Your face is looking down at the floor. Try to get your body parallel to the floor if you can. Now let's take the hands to heart and give me those 5 slow motion taps. And back to standing. Great job. Whew, shake it out. Boy, that's a toughie. Big deep breath. Forward fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release back down. Palms down, step back to your plank. Take your right foot up behind your left hand. Flex the right foot. Start to slide your left leg back, lower down into pigeon. You decide where you're going to hang out, but you're down here for 6 big breaths. Close your eyes. Okay, back up, back on your hands, tuck those toes under, step it back to your plank and go to your down dog. Just a few breaths here, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, pull forward to plank. Left foot up behind the right hand. Try to keep that foot flexed. Slide the right leg back. Lower down to where it feels good. Count your breaths. So try to think about pressing that right hip flexor towards the earth. Nice job. Back onto your forearms. Let's just swing this right leg around. Come all the way down on your back and pull the knees up and into the chest. Maybe you bring your forehead to meet your knees. And then relax. Pull in, tuck in, small ball. And relax. Let's put our feet on the floor. Now I want you to tuck your chin and then grab hold of your head while your chin is tucked. And then see if you can just lift it up a little bit for a little stretch through the neck. Just relax here for a few breaths. Okay, let's put the head back down. Lift your legs up towards the ceiling. Hollow out the stomach, arms by your side. Lower the legs a little bit. Now open them so they're hip width apart. And lower your heels so they're at the same height as the knees. Now move the feet a little further out so you're really working hard to keep your back down on the floor as you hollow out your stomach. It's not bulging. Pull it in. Now bring the knees in, let it go. And activate. Move those knees out, feet are flexed. Stomach is nice and hollow. Sink your rib cage. Take that right heel, lower it. Moving in slow motion, lift it back up. Left one goes down. Your knee is well beyond your hips. Now keep that back pressing into the earth. See if you can do heel taps with both feet at the same time. If not, that's okay. Just do your one at a time. Or your option is not to do any. If you feel like you don't have the strength to keep your back down, move your knees in closer. Two more here. And bring those knees into the chest. Nice job. Little circle with your knees. We're going to do a little happy baby before we sign off. So grab your big toes. Your heels are up towards the ceiling. Your feet are flexed. And then just use your elbows to open up the knees. And you're pulling your feet down towards, so the knees are driving closer to the floor. Nice job. Give me a little rock side to side if you like. Nice. Okay, release it. Hug those knees into the body one last time, making yourself as tiny as you can. And rock yourself up onto your toes. Nice job. Hold it here. Oh, feels so much better than when I woke up. Okay, let's go to a straight leg here, or almost a straight leg. One hand at a time above the knee. You lead with your head first. Nice work. Big deep breath. And exhale one more time. Big deep breath. And I thank you guys so much for your power and strength. Thank you for being with us this morning. Yay, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much. I want to come and see your beautiful faces. There they are. Thank you guys.
My cat was so relaxed, she decided to join us.
Hey, have a nice Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great Sunday, everyone.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Kirsten.
Thanks, Kirsten and Sean.
And Sean.
Have a great day, everyone.
You too.